Imagine for a moment if I was a way more obnoxious YouTuber. What would our intro be? For this series, welcome back to P5X! Today, we're pulling for the only white woman in the game. Wait, there's Takamaki. Second white woman in the game, Kotone. 5-star. A ice and wind character. How is that gonna work? I'm dying to find out. As always, if you want to see more P5X videos, hit that like button. Your boy Johnny Awful. We're not even monetized. This is charity! Imagine a YouTuber making videos for free. Sheesh! You know what I don't got? I don't got money. I was gonna do a money sign. Effed it up. But yeah, I don't think I want to invest too heavily in Kotone. She is a wind support and ice, and I am not, you know, with P5X we have a lot of elements, right? I'm most of the cast now, somehow. I don't know how. Except Yusuke. So if there's a character that boosts Yusuke's power, probably don't want to get him. But Kotone's a little odd because she's 2 elements. And right now we have no viable attackers for wind except one guy. So everyone's going to be running him. That's where Crud is. Oh my god, he's level 1 for me. So yeah, I kind of need this character if I'm gonna do decently well in score attack, alright? This is also the patch where we have amazing quality of life. I try to make the smash envelope. Then I realize I'm an ignoramus. P5X is officially being worked on by P Studio. The people that were like, kind of upset, like what the heck, this is gonna take time away from Persona 6. And we all said like, no it won't. Now, technically, it may. I don't, you know, we're not going to talk about that here, but yeah, we're pulling on the guarantee banner once again, and I'm guaranteed to get it at some point. This kind of looks like an envelope, right? Look at that, it's a little ribbon. Okay, it's not the smash envelope, but you know. Getting a lot of dupes, so I should be able to get some free pulls. We've now gotten enough to get this. Okay, cool. Do we get to choose? I don't think we do. What does that do? I have no idea. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just got another Phoebe. Oh my god. Awareness 1 Phoebe. Dude, our gacha luck has been whatever. But that is good. And it resets every time. You gotta be kidding me. Why would you ever pull 50-50? Genuinely asking. I guess because you will probably get it before you hit 80. I don't know. That's crazy. I thought this one of those things that just goes away. That's a crazy deal. But then again, who's useful here? Realistically, like 4 characters out of like 8 or something? Those odds kind of suck. Odds in P5X, do they suck? I'm a fan. Golly. So Mont, a 5-star. A 4-star with barely any damage. Like, I've tried to make her work. Couldn't do it. What does her 5-star bring to the table? We're gonna find out. Look at that. Look at that persona. She looks kind of mad. Oh, I'm sorry I'm grabbing your boob there. I don't know how to feel about that. I liked how she was smiling in the other picture. But yeah, we got Mont. She's okay. I don't know. Looks like cold. You know what I mean? Like, how do you skate in this? I guess that's just the thing. Like, you can't be wearing a parka, right? You gotta be able to, you know, move around a lot. But her confidant was also added to the game. All around, a pretty cool launch. But now, we gotta build her. And as always, her weapon is a straight up just upgrade. However, I don't want it. Like, you know, we're not too deep into wind or ice. I'm gonna do a 10 YOLO. Then we're out of here. If we get it, great. If we don't, we're not gonna get it. P5X odds. Was that the glow? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Oh my god! What? P5X rules, bro. Unparalleled gotcha luck. Oh my god. And it took 1,000 years because I had to build 2 characters. But she's all done. Level 80. Surprisingly, only 100 score. I don't know what the game wants me to do. Gosh, a little more attack than I should have. Critical rate, could be a little better. The weapon gives us some crit rate, and all around, pretty weird cards on her, not gonna lie. I could have, like, spent a little more, currency trying to really mid-max there, but you know what? I'm fine. I'm cool with this. Her speed is 104, which isn't good. You actually want her, to best of my understanding, to go last, based on how her domain expansion works. But we also built up Fleuret, exchanged for his 5-star weapon, which it's a pretty big patch, I guess. They gave us a case, just like, hey, here you go. He's pretty essential in this week's score attack, which I'm gonna take on right now. So I had a couple of test runs on this, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I can do better. Level 89 boss, Kotone, Mont, and Fleuret, and of course, you gotta have Oracle. In this battle, we really want to use as many wind attacks while her domain is up, and then just when that pops, like, hopefully you have like 7 or so stacks. Our Knife on Wonder is not good. I did not foresee Vishnu ever getting added to the game and like his ability being that good. I prioritized instead the Shiva dagger, which I regret it a little bit, but what do you gotta do? Let's get started on this boss fight, though. I was, like I said it before, I wasn't super excited for this kid or this character. I mean, she looks real, pretty and stuff, but as far as the OCs go, she definitely ruled. But Melchizedek, we gonna cheese his boss. He didn't actually roar. What was up with that? Okay, so he's got Divine Favor. Every time we hit him, a stack is removed. And you obviously want to hit him a lot so you can do max damage, which is definitely where Fleuret will come into play. We're not going to buff him, though. Everything on the anchor character, as always. And never really had, like, an introduction to this character. You just use skill 3. He's really simple. He's a 4-star. What do you want me to say? But as you see, every time he attacks, removes one of those stacks. Real simple and clean. As far as... No, we want to save this. We're going to use Revolution here. Make sure to specialize, the secondary effect on Mont. And as always, just doing core things. I admit, in these character showcases, or whatever the crud I'm calling them, you don't really get to see another character other than Cord. She just brings out the most of a character's potential. Pretty much the best support in the game right now. But like I said during the polling segment, she's got a wind form. We had more wind allies on the team, so she's going to start in that form. But you press Alt, she kind of... goes the ice form. I don't see myself using the ice form at all, given that I don't have Yusuke, but it's nice to have for the future in case we get more ice characters. But Spring is Coming is the domain effect. Her rotation is super simple. Oh, I should slow that down. Sound effect errors, still in the game. What are you gonna do? She just zooms in and says, nah, I'd win. That's so funny. They had to be inspired by that, but her total damage output is a little sneaky. She's essentially a follow-up character, just like her 4-star. So it's, not bombastic, huge crits like other characters, for example. But turn 2, we're going to, now do everything we can while the domain is up. So every wind attack needs to go out now. Here's this attack. Looks kind of nice. It's a little flat. Oh, a crit. Okay, I'm a big fan of that ability. And now he doesn't have, his defense up. So Stab of Nothingness, doing a little bit more here. We also got a crit. Oh my god, Dionysus! My man! 70! That hit 80,000? He's just a 4-star, but the damage is about to be even crazier. So the domain pretty much ends on her turn, and her highlight lets her overcap. I don't know what the maximum amount is, but you see, like, down there, I'm trying to move out of the way. I might be moving out of the way. Camera's mirrored. Sometimes hard to remember. She has 5 stacks. The damage on 6 stacks, if that crits, is bonkers. Fingers crossed. Will we get it? Oh, wait, no. Okay, so now she's at 7. Okay. This is the highest I've ever done. So one more. I don't think that'll go over. Pretty cool animation there. And here's the detonation. If you go to 7 stacks. Huge crit. Oh, baby. That was like 1 UA follow-up. No, it's 2 UA follow-ups, but it looks really cool, and it's fun to play. That's really what comes down to a lot of these characters for me. Obviously, I care about meta. I'm not gonna roll on some banner because the character's cute. What am I? I'm free to play, bro. Is she mandatory, though? I don't honestly know. When we have hardly any win characters in the game, it's hard to pass her up. It's like, you know. Are they going to do that for a lot of different characters? Because I thought there would be more of a mix between the wind and the ice effects. It's not really the case, like, at all. So if they're trying to, like, you know, fill up the roster a little bit so you can actually play mono team, I'd be okay with that. But I think the ice form... God dang, this goes on forever. Jeez, are you done? Jeez. I'm not that impatient, but now we don't have the domain up, so now we want to apply debuffs and buffs for the future. I think I'm going to use Rebellion here, because our original Revolution is still in play. So we don't want to do that. And now, domain goes out. Super simple character design. I'm not gonna lie, they don't gotta be Mesa. Where it's like, ooh, do I want to mid-max? You know, like, tweaking your cards like every match? Not a fan, but... Only 3 more actions on the enemy boss. I'm starting to think, like, maybe it would be a bad idea to... Like, there's gotta be a cooler way to showcase some of their strengths other than each week's score attack. Because, yeah, like, the boss is limited. That's cool. And, so, oh my gosh, she only has 2 stacks right now. I guess in this situation, Vishnu, despite sort of being a debuffer, that isn't his class. So I think instead I'm going to use Florette here to try and build up more of Mont's stacks. I didn't mention it, but yes, other characters, like highlights and stuff, also build up the stacks. That is a pathetic highlight. Did I even level that one up? I don't even know. But yeah, it'll be hard to get her capped out again. Like, she's at 4. This last attack will be 5. You're not going to be able to reach 7 again with relative ease. Here it comes. Ooh. Oh. That's bad. That's pretty much a reset. 1, our biggest attack did not crit. 2, one of our dudes died. And that is rare. Please crit. Please. Okay. Another crit. Yeah. This is just going to be my life. Praying for crits and resetting on score attack over and over again. Am I mentally prepared for that? I don't know. If the game goes global, so, you know, we can compare tips together. Maybe. But, until then, is our... Okay, our domain is not up right now. So I actually want to skip that. So there is a little bit of chord optimization going on. I'll say this about P5X kits and how they're designed. It does feel like now more than ever, they're starting to synergize together. Before it was just like, okay, I'm an electric character. Of course I go with the electric character. But now it's like, okay, I'm seeing the synergies and the pros and cons. I'm seeing some people use Morgana in this team instead of Cord. What sense does that make? I don't ever know. Maybe they don't have Cord. Couldn't tell you, but pretty much going and just not cut this time around. I'm realizing a lot of the ways I've been producing, like, Atlas content, it's getting a little too jump cutty, man. We like to see the battle system. Of course, I think Atlas got the best battle system of all time. And maybe some other people believe that too. They want to see the whole battle. So no more cuts. And yeah, now our cooldowns, everything lines up. This should, in theory, be our hardest hitting turn. Generating as many stacks as possible for her. And I need to actually skip a turn. I don't think I'm on... No. I mean, there's a pro and con to buffing with Dionysus and just betting it all on, you know, Mont. I don't know which will be the more damage, but yeah, doing a normal wind attack here. Game says 360% damage. Doesn't feel like it. Ooh, actually, that's 32k. That's not bad. Well, I'm always hating on Wander, bro. Guess it's just, I don't know, it does feel really weak. But yeah, every time, like, we end our attack, there's a little boost in damage. That's Mont dealing her 20%. And we can get double crits here. We might be able to beat my OG score. That looks good. That looks great. Yes! I beat my score. Let's go! I genuinely, I turned the camera. I'm like, I did my previous attempt off cam. I'm like, no way I'm going to beat that. But that's almost 3 million. Free to play, by the way. I've seen, you know, what a maximized character can do, and it's like, yeah, you can go up to 6 million score. It's bananas. Additionally, I I technically have a win character now. I have Soy. I have Mont, 5-star. I just opted for the fire team on this P5X Mont group. It was a pain. But because of the 5 multiplier, 1.5, I technically scored higher. No, this scores higher now. So you just have to keep resetting. Make sure no characters die. And that you crit. You really gotta farm crits. Is that just the gacha life? I guess it is. Even your soft PvP element is gacha. But speaking of the actual endgame content, there is a reason to do Velvet Trials now, which I've slowly but surely been chipping away at. Some of these are ridiculous. I totally believe they can be done without whaling, but you need Ryuji. And week 1, everyone was saying Ryuji, you don't need him. You got Ryuji. That sucks. He is very beneficial in this tier of content. I thought this was a Mont video, Johnny. It is, but I'm just saying. Because you cannot hit Yoshitsune for weakness. If you get a crit, that's about as good as you're going to get. So, with that being said, let's see if we can find one that is wind or ice advantage. And it doesn't exist. Well, crud. But the point is, this isn't just for bragging rights now or upgrading Wonder. Like, I have all the Wonder upgrades. Now, every day when you log in, you get horoscope rewards, which upgrade your characters passively. So you really, as soon as you can, which realistically, okay, I'm getting 10 more stars a day. Big whoop if you complete the trials. But now there is an incentive to keep coming back here and trying to claw away at higher tiers. It's because these power up your character even further. They also added some rewards. I mean, there's some of these, which, yeah, you always need Echoes of Fate so you can buy new Wonder Daggers, but is Wonder really adding that much damage? If I had the Earth Dagger maxed out, would I really score better? Probably a tiny bit. Like, every little bit matters, but yeah, that made me very happy. What can I say? Although they're level 100, that's a little intimidating, but this is the new system. I don't know what the name for this is going to be. It feels very eerie, I gotta say. So from what I can gather, every dot on this map, you use characters, and then they're locked in until a reset. And I try to get as far as I could, because, currently I'm really lacking in navigators, or at least built navigators, right? And I use a lot of characters to take on, apparently, the first one. Why? Oh my gosh. But yeah, now there's there's objectively tough content to do in the game. But before we go, one last boss fight against this week's guild boss. Can I just put on my tinfoil hat for a second? Do you all remember this persona from P4 looking this good? No, obviously not. This is clearly retextured. And the way it's shoulder pads, am I crazy? Or are we looking at a Persona 6 persona right now? I have no clue. But this is the patch where they said, it's got the P Studio logo. Anyway. We can now do mono team, so Phoebe gets a lot of value here. My lovely A1 Phoebe, by the way, which I think just reduces the RNG on her drinks. Like, when you convert them, you're always gonna get, the highest quality of drink. I don't even effing know how that character works. I just know RNG in your gacha game. It's expected, but if you don't want to deal with it, it's not too great. But yeah, we're pretty much just gonna do the same rotation we did before this time, but we got Morgana. Just going in here with a little Gale Strike. Yeah, that's 7,000. It's whatever. Okay, sure. Use that on her. Is that how it works? I got no clue. It says curse damage taken up. Is that true? It's max health, rank up, heal 2% of your damage, and colorful side ingredient. Okay, just increases your total damage by 18% for 2 turns. That sounds good to me. Oh, she gonna kill him. Oh my god. Oh man, if they could just fix the audio in this game, I could recommend it to every Persona fan. But personally for me, these big ol' effing ears, audio is very important to me. I'm sure they're getting on it. And in case you're curious, this is the P Studio patch. Is the PS4 controller still in his table? Yes, it is. I checked this morning. Hopefully I fix that before global. That's my one test of quality. It's been in there for a year. Surely someone other than me has noticed. But yeah, domain's up. See the explosion after. Oh, we're gonna kill it before. Oh, I wonder how this is gonna work. Okay, well, I'm gonna use Phoebe for sure. Let's check on the drinks. So now we have 3 of the gold quality. Now I think we're gonna go for fragrant wine. Because, yeah, based on how many people are in your party, it gives a flat attribute increase. So we're all win people. We all will win. And, oh, we got crit. Did we also get crit right up? What the dump is Phoebe cooking, dude? Sheesh! But, yeah, I can do our highlight before it actually lands a hit. I would use Cord in this team as well, but, you know, I'll use it for... I'm pretty sure the nuclear weak boss, because my Makoto is still my best character. I know, and I see the irony in that, considering I'm not the biggest Makoto fan. No crit on that detonation. Feels bad, man. I hate my life. It's pretty much a reset. Just kidding. I don't hate my life. But I hate that I didn't crit. Need to chill out. It's a big deal. But I'll get over it. All right. Let's use Rebellion, because, yeah. If only all characters were as simple as this to figure out. Because I'm not going to lie, some mess of things, I'm like, wait, so you want to use... Sometimes you want to remove your stuff? I don't... Obviously, when we get full translations of everything, I'll be able to figure... we're just not critting on this guy. Oh, wait, is that the domain effect? Yeah, I think that is. Some of the guild bosses, you actually can't crit for whatever reason. I didn't read what the gimmick of this one was. Yeah, we're getting by. You know, it is what it is. Another wind attack, making use of that Phoebe buff. Ooh, 30k. And she has currently 4 stacks. Is this the last turn? It should be. So we want to use Phoebe again, regardless of, you know, what we get. It might have been wiser just to use the single target one. I don't know. I think this effect's always stronger. And then Floret for just, you know, max damage, right? Kind of sucks we won't see the detonation. All right, I already see how I could have played better. Because we're ending on Morgana's turn. That's not good, dude. That's, in fact, quite cringe. That either means Morgana's not fast enough or Mont... Because, yeah, it's turn 0, we can get the second detonation. You got to play around that. So we've gotten to the point in these guild bosses where you need to sandbag damage if you're going to use that type of character. So that's one situation where she's not ideal, I guess you could say. But that is my first impressions of Mont 5-star. And, gosh... what are they going to have the Royal Duo do in this game? I'm thinking, because in case you didn't know, Kasumi's next. I'm thinking, you know, her whole gimmick in P5R, right, was finally being a character of the main party that buffed crit rate, which was amazing. And what do you want to do? As we've already seen in P5X, you want to crit. So she might be a must pull? I remember the summer event. Oh my god. They baited us so hard. It was like, you gotta get Motoha 5-star. She's so adorbs. She's good. Oh, finally a light character. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm so glad I got Tomoko instead. She was the banner after Motoha. Meta enabler. I think they're gonna do the same thing with Kasumi and Akechi. That's just my theory, but game's evolving a lot every single patch. Next patch looks sick. We've already seen the character trailer. She looks adorable. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time. More P5X videos coming real soon. Bye.